Hello guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Welcome back to another video on the Chan. It's ya boy, Kit, coming at you live with another part in the My Immortal saga. Today we'll be clearing through chapters 10, 11, and 12. Also, we are greeted by my friend Legs the Frog. Say hi to everybody, Legs. There he be. My hair is just a mess today. Now you can't even see my eyes. I guess that's better. That's better than what it was before. We'll just leave it like that. Legs will just sit on top of my head and we will continue reading. Chapter 10, author's note. Stoop it, you gay fags. I'm queer, I can say that word. If you don't like my story, then fuck off, please. Oh, P.S. It turns out Bloody Mary isn't a muggle after all, and she and a vampire are evil. That's why they moved houses. Okay. Alright, chapter 10. We're on it. I was really scared about Voldemort all day. I was even upset, went to rehearsals with my gothic metal band, Bloody Gothic Rose 666. So extra. I am the lead singer of it and I play guitar. People say that we sound like a cross between GC, Slipknot, and MCR. Okay. The other people in the blend are Bloody Mary, Vampire, Draco, Ron, although we call him Diablo now. He has black hair now with blue streaks in it. And Hagrid. Frickin' baller. Only today Draco and Vampire were depressed, so they weren't coming, and we wrote songs instead. I knew Draco was probably sitting his wrist, which that's wrong. Trigger, remember, this is a really edgy whatever story. Draco was probably slitting his wrist. He wouldn't die because he was a vampire too, and the only way you can kill a vampire is with a CROSS. There's no way I'm writing that. Or a steak. And Vampire was probably watching a depressing movie like Corpse Bride. Y'all, when I think of depressing movies, I think of The Corpse Bride. Fuck no. Fuck. I put on my black leather skirt. No, not skirt. Why did I read it as skirt? I put on my black leather shirt that showed off my boobs and tiny matching miniskirt that said Simple Plan. Oh, plan. Every time I say the band Simple Plan, I always say Simple Plan first. Don't know why, that's just what I do. But that said Simple Plan on the butt. You might think I'm a slut, but I'm really hot. We were singing a cover of Helena, and at the end of the song, I suddenly burst into tears. Ebony, are you okay? Bloody Mary asked in a considerate voice. What the fuck do you think? I asked angrily. And then I said, well, Voldemort came and the fucking bastard told me to kill Harry. But I don't want to kill him because he's really nice, even if he did go out with Draco. But if I don't kill Harry, then Voldemort will fucking kill Draco. I burst into tears. Suddenly Draco jumped out from behind a wall. Why didn't you fucking tell me? He shouted. How could you? You fucking poser muggle bitch. See, that's out of character. I started to cry and cry. Draco started to cry too, all sensitive. Then he ran out crying. We practiced for 1 more hour. Wait, hold on. Recap this a little bit. So she confesses that Voldemort says, hey, you gotta kill Harry or I'm gonna kill Draco, and she confesses that, and Draco gets pissed, and then he starts crying and she starts crying, and he's like, I'm gonna leave while crying, and they're like, I guess we gotta keep practicing our band. No. Anyways. Then suddenly Dumbledore walked in angrily. His eyes were fury, and I knew this time it wasn't because he had a headache. What have you done? He started to cry wisely. See, that's basically nut swearing. And this time, because he was upset, and you will see why. Ebony, Draco has been found in his room. He committed suicide by slitting his wrist? What the fuck? Okay, chapter 11. Author's note, and stop flaming up preps. See if you, this chapter is stupid. 11111. I can't even say that word. Will really serious issues. Stop see yourself if it's stupid. Between thanks to my friend Raven for helping me. It's like I'm reading another language when I'm reading these author notes. Like, this is not real words. Alright. No, I screamed. I was horrified. Bloody Mary tried to comfort me, but I told her to fuck off, and I ran to my room crying myself. Dumbledore chased after me shouting, but he had to stop when he went into my room because he would look like he was a perv that way. Anyways, I started to cry tears of blood, and then I slit both my wrists. Then they got all over my clothes, so I took them off, jumped into a bath angrily, and then put on a Linkin Park song at full volume. I grabbed a stake and almost stuck it into my heart to commit suicide. I was so fucking depressed. I got out of the bathtub and put on a black low-cut dress with lace all over it, sandally. Nice. I put on black high heels with pink metal stuff at the ends and 6 pairs of skull earrings. Wow, that's a lot of earrings. I couldn't fucking believe it. Then I looked out the window and screamed. Snap was spying on me, and he was taking a videotape of me, and Lupin was masochizing, nice, to it. They were sitting on their broomsticks. What? Oh, okay. Ew, you fucking pervs. Stop looking at me naked. Are you pedos or what? I screamed, putting on a black towel with a picture of Marilyn Manson on it. Suddenly, Vampire ran in. Oh my god. This chapter is so unhinged. Abracadabra, he yelled at Snape and Lupin, pointing at his womb. Okay. I took out my gun and shot Snape and Lupin a gazillion times, and they both started screaming, and the camera broke. Suddenly, Dumbledore ran in. Ebony, it has been revealed that someone has... No! He shouted, looking at Snape and Lupin. And then he waved his wand, and suddenly Hagrid ran outside on his broom and said everyone needed to talk. Oh, God. What do you know, Hagrid? You were just a little Hogwarts student. I may be a Hogwarts student. Hogwarts pauses angrily, but I'm also a Satanist. Wait a freaking... Hagrid was the grounds... No, not the grounds. That was Fitch. But he was an adult, so Hagrid's now a student? What is the story? Okay, but he's also a Satanist. This cannot be, Snap said in a crisp voice as blood dripped from his hands, where Dumbledore's wand had shot him. Guns are now wands? Okay. Or wands are now guns. There must be another factor. I don't have any, I yelled in madly. Lupin held up the camera triumphantly. That was not even triumphantly. That was just a bunch of words that's not even correct. The lens may have been ruined, but the tape is still here. What? So stupid. I felt faint, more than I normally do, like how it feels when you do not drink enough blood. Why are you doing this? Lupin said angrily while he rubbed his dirty hands on his cloak. And then I heard the words that I had heard before, but not from him. I did not know whether to feel shocked or happy or to bite him and drink his blood because I felt faint. Because, Hagrid said, and paused, in the air dramatically, gleefully, that's not even the word dramatically, waving his wand in the air, then swooped he and singing in a tune of a gothic verse of a song by 50 Cent. Because you're gothic? Snapped asked in a little afraid voice, cause he was afraid it meant he was connected with Satan. Because I love her. What the fuck? What is the story? Okay, guys, chapter 12. Oh, okay. Author's note, stop effing, okay? Hagrid is a pedo too. A lot of people in America's schools are like that. I would to desire Dashu. How do you know Snap isn't Christian plus Hagrid isn't really in love with Ebony. That was Cedric, okay? Okay. I was about to slit my wrists again with the silver knife that Draco had given me in case anything happened to him. He told me to use it valiantly against an enemy that was not valiantly, but I knew that we must both do it together. No, I thought it was Hagrid, but it was Vampire. He started screaming. Oh my effing god, my scar hurts. Remember, he's British. And then his eyes rolled up. You could only see his red... Wait, you could only see his red whites? Okay, I stopped. How did you know? I saw it, and my scar turned back into a lightning bolt. No, I ran up closer. I thought you didn't have that scar anymore, I shouted. I do, but Diablo changed it into a pentagram for me, and I always covered up with foundation, he said back. Anyways, my scar hurts, and it turned back into a lightning bolt. Save me. Then I do have a vision of what is happening to Draco. Voldemort has him bondage? What? What? I don't want to read anymore. Anyway, I was in the school nurse office now recovering from my slit wrist. Snap and Lupin and Hagrid were there too. They were going to St. Mungo's after they recovered because they were both pedophiles. Literally put pedo and files as the word. And you can't have those fucking pervs teaching in a school with lots of hot girls. Dumbledore had constipated the video camera they took of me naked. I put up my middle finger at them. Anyway, Hagrid came... Hagro? I read it as Hagro instead of Hagrid. I expected it to be mispronounced or misspelled. Anyways, Hagrid came to my hospital bed holding a bouquet of pink roses. Ebony, I need to tell you something, he said in a serious voice, giving me the roses. Fuck off, I told him. I know you fucking hate the color pink. You know I fucking hate the color pink anyways. And I don't like fucking preps like you, I snapped. Hagrid had been mean to me before, being gothic. No, Ebony, Hagrid said. Those aren't roses. What? They are goths too, you poser prep, I asked, because I was angry that he had brought me something pink. I saved your life, he yelled angrily. No, you didn't, I replied. You saved me from getting a Paris Hilton pee video made from your shower scene and being viewed by Snap and Lupin, who masturbated. See, that's spelled wrong. Too, he added silently. Whatever, I yelled angrily. He pointed his wands at the pink roses. These aren't roses. He suddenly looked at them with an evil look in his eye and muttered, oh my god. And muttered, well, if you wanted honesty, that's all you had to say. That's not a spell, that's an MCR song, I corrected him wisely. I know, I was just warming up my vocal cords. Then he screamed, I don't even know how to say that. And there's more things that make no sense. We're just going to call it a spell. It's a spell of words that we can't even read because it's illiterate. And then those roses turned into a black frame floating in the middle of the air. It was black. Now I knew he wasn't a prep. Okay, I believe you now. What the fuck is Draco? Hagrid rolled his eyes. He looked into the balls of the flame, but I could see nothing. You see, Ebony, Dumbledore said, watching the two of us watching the flame. To see what is in the flames, you must find yourself first, okay? I have found myself, okay? You mean, old man, Hagrid yelled. Dumbledore looked shocked. I guess he didn't have a headache, or else he would have said something back. Hagrid stormed back to his bed. You are a liar, Professor Dumbledore. Anyways, I got better and went upstairs and put on my black leather mini dress that had been ripped on the end with the lace on it. There was some corset stuff on the front. This is really hard to read. Then I put on black fishnets, black high-heeled boots with pictures of Billy Joel Armstrong on them. Okay. I put my hair all out around me and I looked like Samara from The Ring. If you don't know who this is, you are a prep, so fuck off. And I put on blood red lipstick, black eyeliner, black lip gloss. You look kawaii, girl, Bloody Mary said sadly. Fangs, you too, I said sadly. I was still upset. I slit both my wrists, feeling totally depressed, and I sucked all that blood. I cried again in the bathroom and put on the shades, so Snap and Lupin couldn't spy on me this time. I went to some classes. Vampire was in the hair of Vampire was in the hair of magic creatures. Weird. He looked all depressed because Draco had disappeared and he had used to be in love with Draco. He was sucking some of the blood from a Hufflepuff. Nice. Hi, he said in a very depressed way. Hi back, I said, in a quality said way. We both looked at each other for some time. Harry had beautiful gothic red eyes, so much like Draco. Then we jumped on each other and started screwing each other. Stop it now, you horny simpletons, shouted Professor McGonagall, who was watching us. So was everyone else. Vampire, you fucker, I said, slapping him. Stop trying to screw me. You know I love Draco, I shouted, and then I ran away, angrily. Just then, he started to scream, oh my fucking god, no, my scar hurts, and then his eyes rolled back, up. You could see his red whites. No, I ran up closer. I thought you didn't have that scar anymore. Wait, we just went over this, I shouted. I do, but Diablo changed it into a pentagram for me, and I always covered up with foundation, he said back. Anyways, my scar hurts, and then I got this vision of what was happening to Draco. Voldemort has him in bondage. Wait, we went over this before. What is this? What? I don't even know what this story is. And, we're not even remotely close to being done because there is 44 chapters of this. I don't know how we're gonna get there, but we're gonna get there at some point. What the fuck is this? I needed a laugh. I needed a laugh today. Anyways, that'll be it for this video. Take it easy, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. I hope you have a great day. Legs the Frog also hopes you have a great day. We will see you in the next video. Peace out. Mwah.